Okay, people, I was pulling out grass from around my raspberries when I saw poison ivy. And that's a problem because I absolutely cannot touch poison ivy. And I'll tell you why. So, I never had poison ivy in my life until I moved to Michigan. In fact, until I bought this house. I'm sure I've encountered it before because, I've been in the woods before. And for whatever reason, I never had poison ivy. So, after moving here to this house, about, I don't know, about 10 years ago, I had poison ivy every year for the first few years. And each year it got progressively worse because I hear that's how it works. And one year, a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago or so, I got it so bad that I finally went to the urgent care, and they gave me a prescription for prednisone, which is a steroid, and I started taking it. And you have to take a really high dose, at least the way they did it. You had to take a really high dose for a few days, and then you titrate down. And so anyway, what happened was I pretty much got every side effect that was in the pamphlet. So my hair started falling out, and sorry, I keep looking around because there's biting flies. And one day I woke up at like 2 in the morning, and I was like, let's go. What time is it? Can I go to work? What can I do? Let me go do some laundry. Let me make a grocery list. Let me do some dishes. Let me clean the house. What time is it? Is the office open yet? Yeah. So I went in as early as I possibly could when Kay got there, when she was still working there. She got there early and she let me in, and I was like, woohoo, this is a great day. And I was getting lots of things done, and my new supervisor had started that day, so I was going to meet with her for the first time. And all of a sudden I was like, what is wrong with me? I am not this cheerful and peppy and energetic, and something's funny. And then I really remembered that I had read in the flyer that came with the medication that one of the possible side effects is inappropriate happiness, and I totally had it, and it was freaking me out. So I had to pull myself together so I could have my meeting with my supervisor and not seem crazy. And over the course of the next 24 hours or so, this wore off, but it was weird. And when I read more about it, it can be dangerous because people can, feel like they're ready to do anything. And fortunately, I survived. So yeah, I cannot touch poison ivy, and so I might have touched poison ivy, and I'm not taking that nasty medication again. So so I hope that I didn't touch it. I had gloves on, thankfully, when I was pulling weeds and grass, and I took the gloves off. I did pull some poison ivy out with the gloves, and then I carefully took the gloves off without touching them. So stay tuned to see what happens. Thanks.